to episode 3 of this week in Rocket League. If you are watching on YouTube, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. You know the gist. I'm going to keep plugging it and I get it to go bigger on YouTube, get some more views in there. Maybe also upload some more YouTube content, which isn't just this week in Rocket League, but we'll see. Either way, though, let's get the show underway. You can see in the top right of your screen. Our first topic of the day is a rehashing of one from last week, as there's a bit more information that I want to talk about, because I'm not the happiest about what's going on with it, but maybe things are still going to get changed. So basically, after doing a bit of skibbering around and looking around, I joined the public Intel World Open Discord server. In that Discord server, they have support channels for all the different regions / countries, so all the different qualifiers that are involved. You have a support channel for them, so I joined every single one to have a read of what's going on out of curiosity. So, a few things from what I have gathered. I think the first few issues, first the biggest issue, of course the camera goes fucking blurry now. Thank you, camera. Like, I can't rely on you any more of a time. Give me 1 second. There we go. So the first of the big issues I'm seeing is that broadcasts are we're still unknown of what's going to happen with broadcasts. We don't really know how they're going to be done, who's going to do them, when they're going to be done. All we know is that closed qualifiers are going to be broadcasted by ESL and partners, and that open qualifiers will be done by players if they so choose, which I think is fine. We just need to know more details about it. Issue number 2 is when it comes to inconsistencies still with the rulebooks. Even after about, a week now? Week and a bit, 2 weeks almost, of Interworld Open being like re-announced back into the public and people able to look fully at everything, get a right idea of what's going on. They still have so many inconsistencies. Like, for example, let me try and see if I can find it while looking. Give me 1 second. So, for example, in the rulebooks, they had some inconsistencies where New Zealand is on 2 qualifiers. It should be here. Let me pull this up. So, yeah, basically they have an issue where they're saying about how this is just one issue as well. There's a lot of inconsistencies in this sense, but just in one situation, we're seeing that they're in several qualifiers. We've got another team who's in, we've got other countries who are kind of all scattered all over the place. There we go. If I bring this up, there we are. I don't know if there we go. So yeah, we see here, as you can see highlighted, it says New Zealand is in the Asia Maritime and Oceania qualifiers, but New Zealand also has the New Zealand qualifiers, meaning if that went ahead, there could be 2 New Zealand teams, 1 Australian team, and then someone else. It's all a bit all over the place and dodgy. There's also the issue that they have Taiwan and Chinese Taipei. It's 2 different nations who are also playing in 2 different regions. Which also, first of all, they are literally the exact same country. And second of all, why would they be in different regions? How can they mess up that badly that they have Taiwan and I think it's Asia mainland and Chinese Taipei and maritime? I don't know if that's the exact way it goes or whatever, but just for example, how have they messed that up that they've got them in 2 different regions? They've got the same country with different names, one of them which is going to cause a political nightmare for them with Tencent being involved. Why would they do that? How have they messed that up so badly? How have they put the same country in 2 different fucking regions with 2 different names? Anyway, the third and, in my opinion, the worst thing that I've seen mentioned in that Discord, which I fucking hope people protest and get changed and offer help for and stuff like that, is apparently the current plan for the qualifiers is not to seed them. I have read from ESL staff that, and I will quote because I can't really get a screenshot of it. It is to say a question was asked, "Hey, will the season be randomised?" And the answer is yes! Exclamation mark. So for Intel World Open qualifiers, it seems like we're gonna have randomised seeding, which is fucking atrocious. Sorry, let me go on a ramble here. You cannot have randomised seeding for the biggest event, or one of the biggest events of Rocket League. This is Rocket League at the Olympics, and it's going to be random seeding. Like, I'll hand up now. I'll seed for Europe. I'll put my hand in. I'll put my hand in right now and do that. I know people will seed for OCE, will seed for Europe North, Europe West, Europe East, SAM, North America, South America. I already said, Asia, Africa. People will seed for that. They just bloody fucking asked. So ask, get it sorted, because you cannot have this top tournament not being seeded. That is absolutely insane to me. Like, I don't understand how they can even get there. Anyway, though, before I ramble on a bit more about the IWO, this is just some stuff I found from the Discord, and I hope they get changed. I think the region-based issues will get changed, but please, for the love of all that's fucking possible, seed the tournament. Like, please, oh please, oh please. Anyway, moving on. Number 2. Point 2 of the day is RLCS EU. The EU Major was taking place over the weekend, and the first big thing I want to mention about it before we even go to results is this beautiful thing right here. We had a C stream. We were asking for one and we got a C stream for the Major. You know what? Too bad it wasn't for OCE and SAM as well, but at least we had a C stream for EU and we'll have one for NA as well. Anyway, I also got to be in the C stream, which is an added bonus for me. I appreciate that. So, it was good fun. I'm glad we had it back, because it's a well needed thing. Because now, because of having a C stream, we only had 1, 2, 3, 4 matches off stream, as opposed to the original planned 8. Wait, no, it was 10 before, and we had. Oh, yeah, 10 we had 10 matches off stream for OCE and SAM, and we had 4 off stream for EU and NA. Yeah, we had Rocket League, UGC, and Rocket RB. Yep. Those are the free streams up there. So it's so much better this time. It's only having 4 matches on stream. Preferably, we find a way to get these extra matches on stream, but understanding it isn't as easy as it still sounds. But either way, it happened, it got done, which is a good thing. I am so happy about that. Also then looking at results, because it was kind of mental in this Group A here. Like, we had German Amigos, Vitality, Queso, like, they were all kind of fighting here. Like, see if Vitality, if I bring this down here and fix my camera, because it likes to keep on fucking breaking today for some reason. I don't know why it's wanting to keep going out of focus, but either way. There we are. So yeah, now if you look here, this Vitality Queso match, like, this match right here was, if Vitality won that, Queso's in the battle between German Amigos and BS Competition for relegation, and the BS Competition took an extra game against BDS, it'd be closer. German Amigos, like, you know what I mean? It's so close in this Group A. And I've got to give it to them. Like, all the teams really came and performed. Camera's not focused. I fixed it now. It should be fixed now, Tashmath. Fingers crossed. It looks fixed on my end. Anyway, it was a good group. Also, VDS just dominated. They dropped 4 games in total, 1 against every team, you know. Had to be consistent with it. Getting all a little bit of hope. But no, my favourite series was one I casted actually. German Amigos versus Queso was so fun. Look at how good German Amigos were. German Amigos were so good in that series. Like, I need to scroll down so you can see it. This was such a fun series right here. It was so good. Then on Group B, it was a bit more lopsided. So they absolutely destroyed. White Demons got absolutely destroyed. But the biggest thing, and you just mentioned there, Tashraf, yes. We have here SK Gaming, 5 OTs, then 7 OTs, 8 OTs. We had none here, and I'll go over these ones in a minute. So SK Gaming in the group stage had 8 overtimes out of 13 matches. So over half of their matches were OTs. Like, Oh wait, no, not then. 13 matches, 18 matches. Sorry, it was insane. Yeah, they had the full OT match of Guild. But the one thing that I found really funny about this group is, see if this one just was a sweep for White Demons, Guild would have went out in the group stage and White Demons would have survived. So it did come down to literally the final match. It was like RLCS league play all over again, where there had to be this one specific exact scenario for a team to survive. And it started to happen when White Demons won game 1, but they choked it after 8 minutes in game 2. It was so sad. But like, fair play to Guild, they held on. They didn't choke it. Speaking of chokes though, what match was it? This one here. I believe it's game 5 here. If I can get it up. Okay, so yeah, SK Gaming here are up 3-0. With 24 seconds left, they were 3-0 up. Then it's 3-1. Then it's 3-2. Then it's 3-3. Like, wow, they choked it that badly. And then they go to an OT, which the OT was 18 seconds left, luckily for them. But, like, imagine they lost that. Imagine how annoyed they would be if they lost that match. That would have been so tilting. Then we come to... and we get this up at the same time. Then we come to day 2, the playoffs. This is a good series. The BDS has some good series, you know. They had a good win against Top Oats, a good win against Guild. Guild v Vitality was really, really good. That OT was good. Fun series here. Sorry just destroys Jaren Amigos, and SK beats Queso. I was so happy about that. I really wanted SK to do well, and he started to do really well. And then we come to this series, Sorry versus SK Gaming. And what a journey that series was. Let me pull this up. So this was game number 2. Sorry was 4-1 up in this game. And SK starts to bring it back with this a great goal. Oh, Astro had an absolute terrible time. We're so lucky his cam's not there. Imagine Astro's cam's there after he goes and does that. Like, look at that shit. It's so good. So good. I love it. Either way though, so when they did come out on top at the end, they clutched up, they untilted, and then they had an absolute shocker, which is against BDS. That series was so fucking shit, man. Anyway, moving on to the next thing. We're talking about Team Queso losing to SK Gaming. You see at the top of your screen right there, Team Queso themselves have had a few issues potentially. With this tweet right here from Atomic. I think we all know what that symbol means. I think we know what's going to happen with Queso. Just, you know, a bit of a guess here with the roster move emoji. So yeah, Queso, we're going to make a change. What's the reply saying? Yeah. So yeah, Queso, we're making a change. Is that a good idea to announce before the fucking championships? Not a fucking good idea at all. Imagine announcing you're going to make a roster move before you could still win literally the whole year of Rocket League. They're in the championships. I believe they are playing the 5th and 6th match. Let's check actually. I can't remember exactly. I believe they are 5th and 6th. Yeah. So they're going to play solely, then the loser Top Votes versus Guild. Actually, I could just go to Championships page. Championships is not there. Nice. Let me just do it this way. Finals, European. At the end of the bracket, yeah. So they're going to be here. So realistically, they're not going to win. But they've announced they're making a roster move before they've even attempted to play in this tournament. Before they've even attempted to play here, they've announced a roster move. That is so stupid. I'm sorry. Rocket League players, some of them, they're just stupid, man. And it annoys me so much how some people don't understand. You don't announce you're making a roster move before you play the biggest tournament of your fucking life. That's not what you do. You don't do that. That is dumb. That is not... That's going to make your chances even worse. You're going to ruin the team morale. It's going to fuck everything up. It's going to just be... It's just a bad idea in general. But either way, they have done it. They made the choice. And I guess that's where we go from there. But fuck me, what a terrible choice it was. Like, I can't go over how bad of a choice that is. I really can't, and it annoys me. It really annoys me that like teams are making those kind of choices and doing that kind of stupid shit, because it's just stupid shit. Why would you do it? It just annoys me so much. Either way though, the kind of last, but I'm going to move on to one other thing after it as well. Thing I want to have a talk about is this little logo right here. We're going to talk about it on stream already before when the announcement first happened, but talk about it here as well. Giants Gaming, and most particularly Esports Rebrands themselves. So Giants Gaming recently rebranded to this new logo you see in your top right up there, and you see it in the tweet right here, Esports Insider. There's our new merch. There's a new logo. It does look pretty decent, the merch and stuff like that. I'm not sure how I feel about the logo, but either way, fair play. But that brings me on to a more interesting part. Esports logos in general and esports rebrands. Let's just look here. If I type up Energy Esports, look how many logos I'm getting here. Look at this. We have 1, 2. These are the same, but okay. 3, 4. I hate it. I hate this logo in particular. This one and the rainbow version are both terrible. I hate them. This one's okay, but it is literally just basic text, so I hate it as much as this. This one. Now, this was a good logo. This was a good logo. This was like, why? Why did they not keep this? Why did Energy not keep this? Why did they then go to this, and then this? This logo here is definitely an improvement from the other ones, like that one and the rainbow one. But like, look how good this one was. Look how good it was. Let me move it out of the way so you can actually see it. Look how good this logo was. Another org that made the change as well. I think they actually reverted it though. Was Evil Geniuses. They changed it to that at one point. What? Why would you change such a legacy logo to this? Like, Evil Geniuses logo is like a legacy kind of thing. Same for NRG. And making that change is a branding nightmare. Because people know NRG because of this logo. This is the NRG logo that people know. That's like the hardcore esports fans know NRG as. So when they change that to something which is another NRG, that branding goes away. That loyalty to it kind of just disappears. Another one I want to think about as well is Pittsburgh Knights. They went from this, which is a really good logo, to this steaming pile of fucking... What is this logo? It's... I hate it. Like, what is it? It's so bad. Like, the old logo once again, so much better. Like, there's so many things I can go for. But let's talk about other teams here. Let's go until I've been looking up. Right. Now we talk about legacy logos. We have Team Liquid here. They do a different design for it. Good. But this logo, it's consistent. They can use it in different ways, but it's consistent. That is a logo which is a legacy logo of esports. People look at esports, they think of Team Liquid, they think of the horse. That's what they think of. They think of the colours of the blue, the white, the gold. They are Team Liquid colours. That is their thing. They are consistent with it. It works well. Another one. If I had to tell you now, esports, first thing you'll think of probably, you'll think of Team Liquid, you'll think of G2, you'll think of NRG, you'll think of Cloud9. Cloud9. It's literally a cloud. It's just a fucking cloud made of nines. What a great logo that is. It's at Tashmap. What a fucking good logo. And they don't change it. It is consistent. They keep their branding consistent because of how much of a legacy it is. For smaller orgs making these changes it's okay, but make the changes good for a start. Unlike Pittsburgh Knights. But for big esports orgs like NRG and Evil Geniuses, and also, if we're going to go for a big culprit of all this changing logo shit, let's do that. Let's not get this euthanasia clinic. Look how many different logos we can find here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it is just 5. Do we see the owl already? Nope, we haven't. 6. 6 different logos for Dignitas. Now, how big of an organisation are Dignitas? Imagine trying to create a brand which is remembered well, recognisable all the time. If you're changing your logo between a wee alien creature, an owl, an alien creature with eyes, an alien creature without eyes, an owl with wings, an owl without wings, what am I supposed to do when I think of Dignitas? What am I supposed to think of? What did Dignitas want me to think of when I think of Team Dignitas? Cloud9 obviously want me to think of their logo of the 9 made out of clouds. Team Liquid want me to think of the horse. G2 even want me to think, even though G2's logo is like a bit too busy for my liking, it's like the Samurai Man, the G2 thing, I still think of it because they've done a good job with the branding of it. They've made it a thing. That looks bad. Like, they have made it a thing. They have made this become a part of their organisation, whereas Dignitas have changed their logo so many times that I don't know if they're the Owl organisation, the Alien organisation, the Euthanasia Clinic organisation. I don't know what Dignitas actually are. What are they? And, oh, it's so bad. And while we talk about logos, I'll talk about another good one. And also it leads me on to my last topic. I don't have another scene for it, but either way, these lads right here. This is a nice logo right here. I love the SK logo. It's very nice design. I see that and I think SK instantly. You see the S, you see the K, you know what I mean? It's very nice design, but of course the more notable thing about SK Gaming, if I can find it, is that they most recently picked up a Rocket League team. I can't find a tweet for it now, but how many tweets are they going to fucking make? Man, SK Gaming, calm down, there we go. Okay, I'll play the tweet for you there. Yeah, SK Gaming, they had their own team, they got it all sorted out, and gotta be honest, it's a really good video. It's a fucking great video actually. I love it. They've done a really good job with this. That's a great one. I don't know why the video just broke there. Snasky is very pog indeed. Very pog to have Snasky. I love this video. I like the cars, everything. They got really decked out for this. Also, you've seen them at the facility and stuff like that, like behind the scenes. Look how good this is. Like they put effort into this. They had the guys out at the facility. SK Gaming with their engagement in Rocket League so far, top quality. Look how engaged they are. Like here. Random tweet already. Look at this one. How do people survive these overtimes? They're responding to people. They're engaging. They are making content. Like GG's, blah blah blah. 8+ minute, 5th overtime in a row. Oh no, wait for best of 7. They're engaging. Like I made a tweet about them. They're gonna like a bunch of tweets, aren't they? Yeah. Anyway, like I made a tweet about them saying. Right, by the way, before I forget, twitter.com/boyroyal, like, you know, you can see it right there, before moving on. Anyway, I made a tweet about them having so many overtimes, blah, blah, blah. They like the tweets, they get engaged, they're replying to people's tweets, and that in itself, as much as it's a very minute thing, getting that involved is a really good thing. Another org that's done that well, who's a really small org, is Alpine. But Alpine's grown massively from Rocket League. They have engaged with Rocket League's community so well that it's helped them grow so much, and I think that helps any org to actually engage with the community. Whereas we see an org, like, remember when TSM was in Rocket League? Remember when we had TSM Rocket League? Remember when we had these guys? Because let me tell you, I don't think they ever tweeted about their Rocket League team. I think they tweeted about them, maybe amount of times I can count on 2 hands is the amount of times they tweeted about the Rocket League team. And that was probably just when they picked them up. They didn't care. They did not tweet about the team at all. It was ridiculous. But no, my favourite thing about SK Gaming, they have obviously, with them being around again, is we do get this legendary man back in the scene, obviously, because he's definitely going to be a part of the squad again.
Fuck! I'm out. I'm fucking done. I am done. I am done with this game. I am not even playing. You can count me out of this entire tournament. Fuck that.
I couldn't not add the video in, you know what I mean? I couldn't not add it in. Oh, it's so funny. He said I wanted to pick up Muffin Man, how good are they and how they didn't. You know, it actually is true. Very, very true. Also, speaking of Yemen, now, I don't want to have a thing of harping on about him, but can this tweet be fucking explained to me? Now, if we were stop pretending I scared him away despite my attempt to continue deciding after the original ST team the current was up and who sends other team to send other teams. Like, this bit's a bit weird about getting, like, death threats and stuff like that. Like, yeah, that's fucking shitty, don't send them death threats. But, you know what, Yemen, mate? A heart to heart. No one gives a fucking shit about you anymore. The only thing people care about Yemen is that they're getting bombed to fuck by the US and the UK and like France and every other country under the sun, and that you have that funny SK Gaming clip. The only two things people care about Yemen. And then also Crow in the fucking reply trying to be relevant again. Both of these guys, no one cares, right? Crow Tina, I don't know if anyone who has watched this stuff. One, it's Rocket League diss tracks. One, they're not good or funny. And two, his rapping's not even that fucking good, man. Like, I hate to, like...
Yemen, you're supposed to have fun.
I'm out. I'm fucking done.
That's some real hostility that Yemen be displaying. I think he's really salty that his skill is still decaying.
Like, stop, like, Crotini, mate, like... You've tweeted about twice in the last, like, year about Rocket League. No one gives a shit. The Rocket League did hit so good. No, Chief. Maybe Crow got better, but his old shit was fucking ass, man. They were only funny because of how bad they were. They were ass. It's ironic. See, you say it's ironic, and I thought it was, but he's like releasing these fucking singles and shit like that, and he's posting replies to them and all that stuff. That made me think they're serious. If he is being genuinely ironic about it, fair play, I find it funny. But the fact that it seems so serious to me every single time with the way he reacts about it. Like, man, please don't tell me that's an actual effort. If it's ironic, fucking fair play. I'll take it. Good on him. But if he's having a serious effort, then he might need a change of plans here. Either way, though, before I harp on about something else completely, follow me on Twitter once again. People on YouTube as well watching. Anyway, that is all we have for today. Thank you all for coming by. Episode 3 of last week in Rocket League. I'll upload this to YouTube as per all the people on YouTube. Come check out the stream. I'm streaming every single day. Tomorrow, which is Tuesday, I don't know when I'm going to upload this to YouTube, we're going to be doing a RLCS caster tier list of Craftman. So I'm going to burn a fuck ton of bridges tomorrow, aren't I? Anyway, that's going to be good fun. So I think it's going to be 8 PM tomorrow. I'm going to tweet about it anyway and with an actual time because I've got it in my DMs of Craftman. But we're going to have an RLCS caster tier list, so that should be good fun. And then, I don't know what will happen for the rest of the week, we'll find out. But either way, I will see you all tomorrow and see you next week on YouTube. Thank you all for coming by and have a very good night. Bye-bye.